Hey, what'd you think of that analog laser disc hi-fi sound, buddy?
It's incredible. I don't know why they stopped making those. It's fucking beyond me, dude.
That's what I'm saying. Best format for music listening, hands
A rewindable
down.
disc? A rewindable disc.
That's what I'm talking about. Well, sometimes you hear something, you gotta go, hold up, let me rewind that. I gotta hear that again.
And you don't want to get that jumpy little of a CD, you know?
No.
You want that smooth.
Listen, sometimes I want that, but we're not gonna talk about that right now, okay? That's just between you and me.
All right,
Maybe I like it sometimes, okay? Hey, buddy, I've got a special one for you right here.
A special one, you say?
But I gotta ask, do you got a Hit Clips player on you?
Oh, shit. Oh, man. I was thinking about digging that out. I think before I got here. When was that? Like a week ago, I was looking for it.
Yeah.
I didn't find it, though. I don't think it's... No, don't got it in my pockets here.
So you're without the Hit Clips player?
I am depressingly Hit Clipsless.
Okay, well, I think we can work something out here. I've got a copy of the album Vaudeville Villain by Viktor Vaughn on Hit Clips. I know you're thinking you can only put about 30 seconds on a Hit Clips, but guess what?
That's what I was thinking.
High capacity Hit Clips.
Holy shit.
Full album. And it's in like 64 kilobytes. It's amazing. It sounds really good for what it is. I'm telling you, just forget about it if you're worried about the quality. But also, this guy over there, we call him Hit Clips Gristle. He's like #1 Hit Clips aficionado. Big fan. And I bet you he would let you borrow it or maybe sit down and listen along with you. What do you think? What do you say?
You know, I'm in. Let me take a look at that. Jesus Christ, that's heavy as shit. That's a lot of Hit Clip.
Listen, high capacity Hit Clips. That's what I'm talking about. It's what it is. Okay. Hey, buddy. Hit Clips Gristle over there. Get over here, buddy. Yeah, you. You're the only one. The only Hit Clips guy in the fucking store. Come over here.
Oh, hello, A-Track Eric. How are ya?
Take this guy. Listen to this fucking album. I know this is one of your favorites. You motherfucking Doom piece of shit. Get out of here with it.
Oh, of course I can get your good friend over here ready to go with my Hit Clips. I'm Hit Clips Gristle.
Go listen to this album.
Hit Clips Gristle. Help. The Hit Clips.
Oh, I got you, buddy. Come on over here. A-Track Eric, get your hold off of him. Come on.
Okay. Thank you. Whew.
Oh, no problem, mate.
It's a big ass Hit Clips, man.
Oh yeah, it's I carry it around with a dolly.
I mean, I could use one of those for this thing. Fucking MF Doom. This is an hour of Hit Clips.
1 hour. I can sell you a dolly to carry around that Hit Clips for $40.99. That's Australian money.
I don't know what the exchange rate is, but I might have that on me. We'll see.
Oh, just give me $200 US. We're good.
200. Oh, jeez, for a dolly. I mean, if that's what it
great
costs.
deal, mate. It's a great deal, mate. Anyways, I heard you're trying to listen to some Vaudeville Villain by Viktor Vaughn.
Yeah. I mean, A-Track Eric over there. I mean, he got this shipment in, and he seems to think that it's almost tailor made for me. You know,
tailor made. For sure. Well, I've got my Hit Clips right here. We can plug her on in.
Well, all right. I guess, is it okay for us to just have this blasting in the store over in this corner?
Oh, yeah. 8-Track Eric don't mind one bit.
All right.
Go ahead and plug her on in. Turn the volume up. Hey, 8-Track Eric, shut the fuck up over there.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to the Schmeeveburger in Paradise Bar and Grill and Rehabilitation Relocation Center for Wayward Juggalos. I am, as I have been since the beginning of time and into eternity, Schmeev. And today, for the third time this year, I'm bringing back another old friend, an old favorite, a fan favorite, I think. Nobody talks to us about this shit, but it's a me favorite and I'm a fan, so fan favorite. Who do we have here to bring me some music to listen to?
Why, hello, dear listeners, and hello, dear Shmeev. It is me, Aaron, from ICP with We / Twisted with Us.
Dear Aaron.
Back again, and I'm excited to not be talking about a Juggalo album for once on a podcast.
It's such a nice break, right?
It really is. It's refreshing. Which I guess, by the way, spoiler alert, I didn't bring anything from the Juggalo realm with me today. But
I mean,
it's
we're
refreshing.
out here on the beach, man. You know, you can get whatever you want at the bar and grill.
Some boat drinks.
Some boat drinks. Some beach
Jimmy
drinks.
Buffett references. By the way, I would love to say, rest in peace, Jimmy Buffett. This is the
Jimmy
first
Buffett.
Schmeev burger after his untimely death. Was it untimely? We'll find out.
He was like in his 60s, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think it was probably pretty timely.
For him, yeah. I mean, he's.
Yeah,
I've heard he lives a bit of a fast life there.
A little bit of a rough life. For somebody that was chugging beers and eating cheeseburgers well into his 60s.
You know, it really shows that, like, even with all of that, like, just living such a peaceful life really lets you make it quite a ways.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We should all be more... Listener, I challenge you today to be like Jimmy in one aspect of your life.
One aspect, yeah.
Yeah. For instance, I'm not going to finish my taxes this afternoon. I'm going to go outside and drink a beer. Why not?
I finished my taxes in January, I believe. So I will also not be doing that. And I think right after this, I'm going to go drop acid. So,
Perfect. Okay. We're all in agreement. All right. Listeners, write in and tell us how you were #like Jimmy today.
All right. So you're here to introduce me to an album in the reverse Schmeev fashion that we've been doing this year. And, I'm presuming that this is an album that means something to you. It's important, or you just really like it, which all of those can be the same thing. All of those could mean the same exact thing. So what are you bringing to me today?
So today we have a selection I like to call Vaudeville Villain by Viktor Vaughn.
Oh my God.
This is an album that it doesn't necessarily have a lot of deep meaning or emotions tied to for me, but boy, do I love the hell out of this album. And I have for a while now. So for those of you who don't know, Viktor Vaughn is a character played by famous rapper and MC MF Doom.
Rest in peace, man.
Rest in peace. So there is a little bit of backstory, I guess, that needs to happen with Vaudeville Villain. So Viktor Vaughn, he is basically a time traveling street hustler is how they how it's described, and you'll actually hear that throughout the album here, of references of him time traveling, trying to get back to his own time. So he's traveling to 1990s New York City. His time machine gets damaged, so he has to stay there, and this album kind of shows his day-to-day life of living in 1990s New York City as a time traveling street hustler. So, and this was released, by the way, in 2003.
Yes.
So, very I don't know, there's just something about this album, and we can get into it more as we get into the tracks, but there's just something about this album that tickles my brain both conceptually and musically so well.
The fuckers at Amazon that I got this download from said it was 2012. fucking bitches.
Oh, really? Those fucking bitches. I actually have, it's buried somewhere right now, but I have the vinyl of it that I bought, and I think it's a reissue from 2012. So that might be, that might be why.
I wish they didn't do that. Just tell me when it originally came from.
Yeah, I don't care when it's been reissued, you motherfuckers. And I hold Jeff Bezos personally responsible.
Same. There you go. Fixed it. I didn't fix. Yeah, I fixed it. Okay. So yeah, MF Doom. Second time that he's appearing on this show. Although this time he's the assigned album instead of the one that I used to dodge having to listen to fucking supervillains.
Oh, that's right. That is right.
And so,
yeah, this time
in a roundabout way, you still brought us a semi-Juggalo related album anyway. At least in the context of the show. Also, I want to point out, at least the version that I have, you know how many tracks are on this?
How many? 17? Oh, 17. That's listen, if this isn't Juggalo, I don't know what is. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And I mean, we'll get more into that as we go through these tracks, because it's going to keep coming up. Maybe.
It absolutely will. Who knows?
But yeah, this is exciting for me. It's I was gonna say that this is my second exposure to MF Doom on a full deep listen level, but that's actually not true, because I completely forgot years ago, whenever I was doing my my little thing on Facebook where friends would just send me albums for me to listen to, and I'd listen to them over the week and then talk about them. A friend gave me, I believe, King Ghidorah, which is more MF Doom, if I remember correctly.
Love that one. Yes, yeah.
So
that one's great.
I've actually had, I just keep forgetting where I've heard stuff where he's just been there, for a while.
Yeah.
But then Food was my choice for the one that I covered instead of Supervillains, which is fantastic.
I had 3 albums, MF Doom albums, that I wanted to bring to this. Well, I guess I had 4. But I immediately discounted Food, because I was like, wait a minute, no, Shmeev already did that as a ruse, as a clever ruse to Mike. So that one's out. But King Ghidorah is one of them.
Yeah.
I heavily considered bringing that one to the table for this Shmeev Burger in Paradise interdimensional flip of the script. And then I also had The Mouse and the Mask, which is the Adult Swim album that he did that has a bunch of Adult Swim characters and references on it. That's really good. Yeah.
That's fucking
so
wild.
if you haven't checked that one out, I highly recommend it. But this one, when I sat down and I thought about it, I was like, this is by far my favorite MF Doom piece of work. It is I think that this is, if I were to show somebody MF Doom for the first time ever, it would be this, because it's very unabashedly him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
yeah, this one is there are so many times in this where I was and again, this is a thing that we talk about on the show from time to time, not so much because it's a Juggalo thing, but it's because it's a me thing. As a nerdcore hip hop guy, he'd fit right in. He's in there. He is a fucking dork. 100%.
Yeah.
And he's one of the nerdcore rappers that you'd go and listen to and be like, yeah, these guys are legit good in all of the ways, and not yeah, wow, this guy's making the references. You don't cheer because you heard a reference. It's damn, he's good. Also, I get that.
Also, I understand this. Yeah. And honestly, there are especially with this out now, not so much anymore, because I listen to this album almost on a weekly basis, and I have for a while. But long times after listening, time and time again, I was still picking up on new references, or a new line that's like, ooh, that's really good. And I just now noticed that. And this is my 50th listen of the album.
It's deep.
It is deep. I'll point out some really good lines as we go through that scratch my brain ever so well.
That was a lot of my notes. I'm like, man, I'm not going to have notes on like the deep intricacies of what he's talking about here, but I'm going to have some lines to call out. So. Oh yeah, there are definitely some call-outable lines in this album, for sure. I think we're about ready to get into this. If you're ready to get into this.
Oh, I'm ready.
Except before we get into this, we gotta crack open a fucking beach beverage.
I gotta go get a beach beverage.
Oh, okay.
I completely forgot about this aspect. I'm also clearing shit off my desk.
Man, that slice of pizza's looking real good. Is that a cold pizza? Is that fridge pizza from yesterday?
It was from yesterday, but it is heated up.
Oh, okay. I'm a fridge pizza guy. I love some straight up cold pizza.
Do you fuck with Little Caesars?
I do. I mean, I don't have it very often, but like that's like the go-to. We're having a party with pizza. We can't afford to buy this much pizza from anywhere else.
Yeah, I'm not gonna spend $100 on 5 pizzas from Pizza Hut. Right. I'll spend $50 on 10 pizzas from Little Caesars, basically. This is a Little Caesars joint. All right, I am back with my beach beverage, and it is very beachy.
Oh, what are you drinking there? It's looking a little red, white, and blue.
An ice cold Michelob Ultra.
Hell yeah! I can see it placed atop a Beersby stand right now. You ever do Beersby?
I've never done it before. I have always wanted to.
Me and my friends did that at a beach vacation a couple years ago.
Oh yeah.
Me and my buddy fucking slayed it. Kings of Beersby, undefeated. On the other hand, I was going to take a trip to a store and get some orange juice because I still have, I was going to make myself a little tequila sunrise like I like to do.
Oh, of course.
But then I checked my grenadine, and my grenadine's a little out of date, and I was like, I know it's got whiskey in it, and it's syrup, and it's probably fine, but I don't take chances with that stuff.
Yeah.
So instead of going anywhere, I just there's some V8 berry juice, like a berry mix in the fridge.
Yeah.
And so I poured that into a glass along with some tequila, and I just got like a little berry tequila mix.
Oh, now that is fancy. I'm going to go ahead and crack my beach beverage.
I'm just going to give a little cheers.
Cheers to the camera. Delicious.
Ooh. I didn't mix that too bad.
They have the Simply Orange Juice brand has like a Simply Orange Pineapple, which tastes divine with some vodka, by the way. Check it out next time you're at the supermarket.
Nice. I can get into that. All right. Let's dig into this with track 1. Overture.
Let's dig in.
And we can immediately start talking over it. It's an intro, baby.
Yep.
My man loves his cartoon samples, and I do too.
It makes me feel like I'm watching cartoons in my PJs on Saturday morning. You know what I mean?
Yep. Makes me feel like I'm in my PJs watching cartoons on a Saturday morning, but like 50 years ago.
Yeah, exactly.
This is gonna lead right into the title track, Vaudeville Villain.
Traveling Vaudeville Villain. You don't give a flying fuck who ain't not feeling them. Watch what you're dealing them. Ace King Death card. Strong arm the wrong man. Pardon the left guard. Get money and earn it. That everything you touch turn shit. Got much to learn, kid. Write it up, burn shit. Light it up like the Dutch when the hash melt. Only time they see him when they meet him with the cash belt. Ay caramba, now that's my number. One dry summer, as far as I remember, burnt out. We're getting every edgy penny. Then he hit him straight to the head like Reggie Denny. Call him back when you need some more yak, horse yak. Doing 80 down the Van Wick on horseback. Your man sick, but he wrecked tracks, puto. Get back to bro, exactamundo. Victor the director flip a script like Rob Reiner. The way a lot of dudes rhyme, their name should be Knob Shiner. For $1, they likely dance the jiggle, do the hucklebuck. To Vic, it's no big deal, they just a bunch of knuckle fucks. You wonder how well will they hold up in the holding cell.
That's such a good line.
Perfect. Oh my God. Victor the director flip a script like Rob Reiner. The way a lot of dudes rhyme, their name should be Knob Shiner. God. Talk about a brain scratching line.
It feels so good. Like, the dude is like on point in every possible way. It's fucking killer.
Oh
like,
yeah.
In that
no,
beat.
he
God damn.
Yeah, the beat is so driving. So so in that overture, the intro track, just want to call out that the instrumental that we're hearing, that is from the Spider-Man cartoon series from 1981 to 1982.
Oh, okay.
So immediately in with the superhero homages.
That's weird that it's from that era. It feels like it's such an older thing. Like like
60s.
I've been watching the Spider-Man 60s cartoon from time to time, and that one uses like the Spider-Man, which sounds like it's of that time still too, but that sounds that sounds like it would come long before that.
The overture was fine. I mean, it's an intro, whatever. But then you come into the title track, Vaudeville Villain, and he just tells you exactly what you need to know. His first line is Vaughn, the traveling Vaudeville Villain. He's traveling in time, like he's here.
Man, god damn.
Yeah, and the alliteration is insane.
See, I took
there's
the
a lot of go ahead.
This track is literally about psychopathic writers.
Hit me with why. Let me hear this.
So he's talking about people on the streets who don't know shit about the gangsta shit they're rapping about. Like, he is explicitly calling that out, and he's talking about people who are just like, he's like, they probably never spent, he says they never spent a night in lockup and all that, he's literally calling people out on like the cred that they are claiming that they don't fucking have.
No, yeah, I mean, you're absolutely right. He's talking about these soft ass, candy ass rappers that are talking tough shit but have never experienced it.
And he says, like, what about, what happened to the people who used to, try to help you with their music, try and lift people up and all that. And he's calling out people making just short-lived, shallow trash to make a buck, like whatever they need to do to make money, they'll go do it, which is ironic considering where some of these songs will go. But
I mean, for $1, they'd likely dance the jig or do the hucklebuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just a bunch of knuckle fucks, man.
Ain't that the truth?
The final line of this actually is the one that kept catching my ear every time because it is a Fist of the North Star reference, and I fucking love Fist of the North Star.
Fuck yeah. I've never checked it out myself, but I've in loving this album, I've always been like, I kind of want to check that out now, though.
It is so good. It is, okay, so, like, I feel like, and this is just a thing that I've become familiar with. It's like, the black community, there are two things. I mean, well, there's one main thing. Dragon Ball Z became a big thing. Like,
definitely.
Black anime fans, like, heavily came from, like, Dragon Ball Z and stuff like that. But also, I found Fist of the North Star is another one, for sure.
Really? Okay.
So it is about, post-apocalyptic world. Everything's nuked to shit. People are trying to pick up their lives, but there are Mad Max biker gangs, riding around and stealing their shit and killing people. And there's this guy named Ken who knows this. He's like one of the only practitioners of this secret art, the Fist of the North Star. And it's a technique where he attacks people's power points to cause damage to their bodies. And he uses that to defend people. Like, he shows up and just does like a quick thing, and the person's like, "What the hell was that?" And he says, "Omae wa mou shinderu," which means you're already dead. And then he walks away, and the person's head explodes or something. It's fucking rad.
That is insane. That sounds crazy. Okay,
So yeah,
I'm gonna have to figure out how to watch that.
So yeah, he references Hokuto Shinken, which is the Fist of the North Star, it's the style that he fights in, and Nanto Suichoken, which is not the South Star style that the main antagonist uses. It's the South Star style that a different guy uses who teams up with Ken at some point, where he uses like his claw hands to like slice people to pieces, but just like with his fingertips. He doesn't have anything actually there. It's just his fingers, and he does these whoosh, and people just split apart. It's a violent as shit anime.
Damn. Yeah, that's nuts.
I could talk about it forever. I love it.
And that honestly, that makes me appreciate that last line of Vaudeville Villain even more, having a little bit more backstory to it. That's awesome.
And that was one where I was definitely just kind of marking out because I'm like, oh, he referenced the thing.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
So yeah, God, what an opener. It's
great opener. It tells you exactly what you need to say. And Shmeev, you kind of mentioned it offhand while we were listening to it, mainly saying like, I don't know where to cut this exactly, but there's not a lot of hooks on the, I think there are maybe 2.
Yeah, it's a lot like food. Like he just doesn't do hooks. Like Rap Snitch Knishes is the only one that I can think of.
There's one. There's one I know off the top of my head without like going through and listening to everything on this album that has a hook, and it's a good hook, but he just doesn't feel the need to have hooks, and I love that because like, if you have shit to say and if you're not like wasting time and saying like nothing, don't put a hook. Like just keep going in, dude.
Right. Like it's nice to have them to sort of give people something to hang their hat on. You know, it gives them you give them the thesis of what you're saying, but sometimes you just want to fucking go, man. And he's good at it.
Sometimes you just go. And honestly, and that kind of, it's a little bit of a testament, I think, to MF Doom of like, I don't want to, I know that y'all as fans need hooks, but I don't want to write a hook, and this is my music and not yours. Fuck you. You know what I mean? Like that's sort of the vibe I get when it comes to him and like this kind of stuff.
Yeah, he is very much, he's doing things the way he wants to do them. He does not give a shit.
Not at all.
So, I think we're ready to move on. I'm never ready to move on. This track's too good, man.
Right, yeah.
But we're going to go on to track 3, Lick Upon.
Confirmation of your worst fears. Ever since his first years, had the thirst for beers. Back from the future, it'll make you more soberer. And brought back a long list of fakers who crossed over. I'm like, fuck it, bubble baller. Catch him up at Bob's show, stalling with a trouble caller. Bastard, who can make G's faster than a newly remastered while being truly plastered? There's 4 sides to every story. If these walls could talk, they probably still ignore me. Contemplate war over a cup of warm coffee. It's really getting gory, tell your problem to Maury. Don't bore me with the glory, hallelujah. Cruise me like Fooey, it's all a bunch of hooey. I knew he had new G. Who he? Viktor Vaughn. He had a new sicker song. I think he called it Lick Upon. But he studied rhymes and patterns. Climbed so steep, sometimes the beat don't be mattering. Sounding like a half-dead from scurvy band rock. A programmed computer by a grafted Herbie Hancock.
God damn, this is a weird one where, like, aside from, again, no hooks for me to find a cutoff point, his flow over the... I think, like, the beat is in, like... There's something about it where it doesn't seem to loop in a normal way, so I can't hear where his 4s are. Like,
yeah, no, it is. This one's a little bit strange, like music pattern wise.
Yeah.
But man, he knows how to work with it. I think the big This song has a lot to say. There's a lot of deeper lines here, like there's 4 sides to every story. If these walls could talk, they'd probably still ignore me. You know, just feeling lonely in life and stuff. But also, this entire song just is a fucking joke with a ramped up punchline at the very end. I think he had, so it happens 3 times.
Yep.
I knew he had new G, who he, Viktor Vaughn. He had a new sicker song. I think he call it Lick Upon. And then he just and just keeps on going like, don't worry about that. And then it comes back and he says, and that's my word is bond. I think he call it lick upon, like about, you know, a minute later or so.
Yeah.
And then, it just keeps going. And then finally says to James Bond, my name is Viktor Vaughn, told a chick the quickest way to get on lick upon, and then just end the song.
Yep.
And so that's just like, it's whimsical, but like there's also, you know, he has other shit to say in this song as well.
Yeah, and it's a lot of, I mean, Doom in general is always kind of like a stream of consciousness guy. Like he's just rolling with it.
Yeah.
And sometimes he's rolling with it and he's keeping a pretty steady like narrative and you can follow, and then sometimes he's just all over the fucking place, and here he's fucking all over the place.
Yes. Yeah, he is.
It's so good. Like it's very much in that like kind of stunting area, but also just weird.
Yeah, no, it's weird stunting and like but also it's very much so like MF Doom, because he has these stupid, like, he loves food. He made a whole album about food. He has these stupid lines about food. V, bring the beef like a trucker to Fuddruckers.
Yeah.
Like, how do you even think about that? And I want to point out up at the very top, confirmation of your worst fears. Ever since his first years, had a thirst for beers. That is something that is like big in Viktor Vaughn's persona, is just he loves beer. And it comes back up, and it'll keep coming back up. He's underage and of drinking age. I think he's technically. I think MF Doom said once in an interview, I think Viktor Vaughn's supposed to be like 17 or something like that, or 18 or something like that, and he loves beer.
Well, I mean, you know, whatever you gotta do to get through the day in your
absolutely.
In the future he lives in.
Very true. In 1990s New York City.
Also, he talks about his line where he's talking about how he wrote this, like, he says he wrote this with a fever, sick in bed, and with his dickhead inside a chicken head. And which, you know, you could leave it there, you know, referring obviously to like a cokehead. But no, he says a dead chicken's head. He said it helped his nausea.
Yeah, he doubles down on it and he says, like, nope, not what you're thinking. What you assume I mean, a literal dead chicken's head.
And that's the second time today that I have had to make a reference to this. But you know what they say? Keep fucking that chicken. You know?
Hey, keep fucking that chicken.
Keep fucking that chicken. And also, this is the track where he does that. He says he's talking about how he would like some killers with some more flair, some imagination, you know, not just the chrome. There's so much more you could do to kill someone.
Oh yeah.
He's talking poison in a crossbow. I think he's still thinking too small. You know? What about a punji pit? Or like a just any kind of pit, honestly. A piranha tank. Where are the piranha tanks at? Why are we doing that anymore?
Yeah, we need to get back into like 80s like supervillain level.
Yeah.
Death scenarios.
Or go Looney Tunes with it. Where's the Acme anvil or the tunnel painted on a wall?
Sharks with frickin' lasers. You know what I mean?
Sharks with frickin' lasers. But all right, I think we can saunter along to track number 4.
saunter it up.
Victor, a stranger to see you.
If I'm not working or putting work in, I'm either wheeling and dealing or probably jerking my listening to nothing, taking no suggestions or destructive criticism that can't improve on perfection. Rockin' crowd in sections on a good night, the hoes fight. Always get the dough first and everything else goes right. At least that's what they say. And who the fuck is they? Make a hick say, what the hey? Talk that shit from sick bay. Ensign, he should've asked his upperclassmen before he bust blast and never trust no Kardashians. Captain Log Supplemental. The Klingons are now aboard the Enterprise rental vessel. On my cue, photon torpedo. Oh, and if I'm not on the block with Jorgito and so on for the street though, smoking Pondelito, I'm joking on the fact that hip hop has gone freak show. Don't let the drama get.
There's another time where I get to be like, oh, he talked about the thing. And like the first time, whenever, you know, I do my listens in a couple stages, and usually my first one, I just have it on while I'm doing something in the background, you know.
Yeah.
And in this case, I was playing Quest 64 for a while.
Great.
But I did catch what it sounds like he says. He references the Kardashians, but he's not talking about the Kardashians. He's talking about the Cardassians, which is different, and from Star Trek, which that entire paragraph that he raps is about. And I assume that when he says about the chick from sickbay, he's talking Dr. Beverly Crusher, and I mean, come on, it's Dr. Beverly Crusher. If you watch The Next Generation, you know.
So he goes on a whole run of Star Trek references, and really only one of them is like very obvious, and that is the Klingons are now aboard the Enterprise rental vessel.
Yep.
Which is funny because Starship Enterprise, and then he says the Enterprise, like rent-a-van Enterprise rental vessel. But yeah,
I didn't even put that together until now that he means like the car, the fucking rental company. No shit. God damn it.
But if you really get back in it and like listen back, you're like, he's been talking about Star Trek for the last 30 seconds, and I'm just now catching on to it.
This song is with references, honestly.
Very packed. First off, we have to go back and talk about the very first line. I mean, it is probably one of the most iconic ways I know in my memory of like an opening to a rap song. If I'm not working or putting work in, I'm either wheeling and dealing or probably jerking and then the listener fills in the rest of the sentence yourself, jerking your gherkin. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So good.
He follows that up to just say like, I ain't listening to shit that inferior rappers have to say to me. What the fuck do I care? I am the perfect being. Shadow the Hedgehog. I don't need anybody's help to rap good. But yeah, he's talking Star Trek. He's talking Kroll, which I've never seen, but I've heard of it. And he got a little Voltron in there. I love that. We love some Voltron in here. But like, yeah, he is once again doing a shitload of stunting on people. He's just like, look, I'm better than you. Eat shit.
Yeah, no, for real. No, this song, you know, even as I'm like reading and looking at the lyrics on Genius, this song is so packed. There's so many things to talk about here. He's talking about working on new experiments, which as a time traveler, one of the things, he's a scientist as a time traveler. So working on new experience, and it blew and took a hooker's arm. You know, and then talk about, I like the line, it's like a barbecue all swine cookout to fuck up their plans like a blind man lookout is really good. Then he comes in with the Kroll stuff, but one thing that I really like, and it always stands out to me every time I listen to this song, is write a rhyme like a book report, sell it to a rookie you could tell by the hook he bought. So he's talking about like, yeah, like I'll just like bust out these rhymes and sell them on the street to these inferior rappers, like to these rookies, you know what I mean? And then I think finally this right here might be the most Juggalo coded song on this entire album.
Oh,
when he says, "You saw his face, so who next to get their neck chopped or popped like a Beck's top, respect the drop." That's Juggalo coded, if I've ever heard it.
Neck chops are always, yeah. That's
oh yeah.
Whew, if I've ever heard one. All right, that's the drop, baby. Man.
The drop.
I mean, he keeps dropping just banger after banger on this album, I swear to God. And up next, we had track number 5, another banger, Lactose and Lecithin.
Hello, I'm Dean Stockton of Eastern State University in America, and I'm prepared to offer you a full science scholarship.
Victor used the college, used its modern scientific equipment to conduct strange, forbidden experiments.
Somewhere's out in Cop Killer Queens, where Bodine stop limousines and niggas flee the scene. Somebody on his back bleeding, vest all cracked up. Freeze, clown officer down, request backup. Listen, dude, don't get me misconstrued as a sniper. It's V Vaughn, not to be confused with V. Viper, or either Peter Parker, or either Peter Piper. See the type of pee the diaper, blame it on the wiper. It's really not your concern why I got the knife, sir. You should just remain calm, let's not get... No! Slash his windpipe, he had them type of eyes. He might be still alive. How you get this thing to hyperdrive? Oh, give my props to the shooter.
We have on this track what I was waiting for from like the very beginning, to be honest, and that's that classic MF Doom storytelling that we talk about on this show all the time. We get like a narrative in this, and I love that. I just love listening to somebody tell a story rhythmically.
Oh yeah. And this is honestly the first time he like puts it blatantly in front of your face that like he's time traveling.
Yep.
Right?
To go buy some Coke.
And, yeah. But this is such a great story. You know, he sets the scene. He tells you who's in it. He then has discourse and dialogue with this guy. And then I just love he suggests remain calm. Let's not get slashes windpipe. He had them type of eyes. He might be still alive. How you get this thing to hyperdrive. Like and then at that point he's going into his own mind and like what his conscious like stream of thought is after slicing. He's like, fuck, well, he had them type of eyes, whatever. He might still be alive. How do I get out of here?
Give my props to the shooter.
Yeah. And then, he's out of there. He's like, give my props to the shooter. Price is at a all-time low in the future. It's great. Yeah. I mean, this one right here is very heavy on the MF Doom narration and storytelling. And I think it's one of his better storytelling songs. And
he gives us like kind of a classic story with a little bit of a twist to it. You know, it's very old school. It's the guy like going on a little time traveling jump, but his time travel thing's fucked up and keeps dropping him where he doesn't want to fucking be, and he's got to figure his shit out.
Yeah.
And whenever he finally gets to like where he's trying to go and buys some Coke, he comes back with a bad brick, man. And he's got to go back out and take care of it. He's got to get back there with his crew, presumably to shoot the place up. It's so good. It's, you know what this is actually like? You know what this kind of reminds me of? Ow.
Oh shit. Okay, I see that. I never made that connection before. That is, yeah.
He goes through all this shit, damn. Comes back, forgot what, the bread or something? Milk? I don't remember.
Oh my God, that is hilarious. Damn. I do want to point out, this is like the one track that I know of off the top of my head that does have a hook.
Oh, I forgot it does.
Yeah.
Damn it.
And I know those cats don't like V, and if they took my head off, they'd get off most likely. They probably thought the time gizmo was my wallet and hit the hills no 40 more times on some foul shit. It's good stuff.
Oh, wait. So I think it has. I don't think it has a hook like a repeated line thing. Because I know it has at the end he sort of drops into one because he talks about the Coke being cut with it's lactose and lecithin and all this other shit.
Yeah,
but yeah,
I'm pretty sure. I think he says maybe he only says it once, but it's.
He has like 2 sections where it's almost like a hook. Yeah, because he repeats a line.
It's like a
twice.
beat break. And like the beat kind of changes up and it feels more like a hook. Yeah. It's not necessarily, I guess you're right, a proper hook, but it is.
He's like tagging at the end of his verse.
Adjacent. Yeah. Hook adjacent.
But damn, this one's just really fucking cool as a story, I mean, again, do we need to say it that the man can fucking rhyme, that the man's got flow?
Oh yeah.
I mean, like.
He can, and the biggest takeaway on this one is just the fact that that storytelling is so good.
Yep.
And also him talking about slee stacks.
I forgot about that. Should have listened to him, man. They knew. He knew.
They knew.
All right. Let's keep on trucking. Track
keep
number
on going.
6. A dead mouse.
Even then, I had the uneasy feeling it wasn't young Viktor Vaughn who would need my protection.
Yo, I'm only rhyming where the drums is at. Y'all niggas think y'all slick with that bullshit. Bump that. Y'all pay V for flowing to the beat. Not for what he know, they got hoes hoeing in the streets. That's for him to know, and for they to never find out about the kidnapped blindfold and the blind mouth. The coroner report say he simply signed out. Oh, and I know, y'all wanna see a wino, bring the wine out. Cat with a dead mouse is how we catch a phrase and pause plays with it. Kill it and eat off it for days, kid it. Whoever ain't get it ain't supposed to. For standing still close to, bandits will ghost you. No shoot Sherlock, I don't know how they do on your block. Out here we rock on to the short shot. Shit still ain't stopped, keep it on till your peeps is gone. BB on the creep, no matter what you peep it on. CD,
I love that.
So I'm only rhyming where the drums is at. Before that, during the long intro, you can audibly hear him being frustrated. That like, come on, let's hurry this shit up. And then just the fact that he immediately, as soon as the beat breaks again and the drums stop, he stops mid-sentence, mid-thought, and then he's just pissed off again. And then he picks it back up as soon as the drums come back in. It's so funny.
It's a really fucking just cool goof.
Yeah, it's a good goof. It is a good goof.
And also, I mean, this song as a whole is really interesting for its time. Because like I feel like in 2003 this isn't something that it was something that we were hoping for but couldn't have really dreamed of at the time. That he traveled back in time to make this song to let us know when the mouse was going to die, when Mickey Mouse would enter the public domain. He's like, just wait for it. It's coming. That mouse is going to fucking die.
He's coming. He's coming hard.
This is another one of those tracks that's just fucking dense lyrically. And not even like in that he's fitting a lot of lines in, just like if you're trying to read through them and, you know, pick up all of the things going on in each line, you're putting in some years of study for this.
No, I mean, he's like spanning the range of, you know, and I have to look at the annotations on Genius for this. He's spanning the range of Latvian immigrant sculptor who hand built a monument in Florida, all the way to Star Trek Voyager lines.
Yep, Kessin Neelix,
like it's
man.
just. And then obviously, you know, the most obvious one, the Back to the Future, I'm out of here as soon as I fix the flux capacitor line.
Yep.
Like he's everywhere and it's so dense on this one, but it's just it doesn't ever seem random, right? It seems fit to, like he weaves them together.
That's the free association that he can do is just crazy.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Also, I mean, I do have to call him out on one thing. He says ain't nobody fucking after her about Kess.
Oh.
Come on, man. Come on, dog.
Yeah, let's
Don't fuck around.
Let's be real here. Let's be real here. I think quite a few people are after her.
So yeah, it's a dead mouse.
A dead mouse, and boy is that one dense.
It is. Goddamn. So that's gonna bring us up to one of like 2 interludes through this. Open mic night, part 1.
Wow, hey, yeah, all right, man, great, bye, get the fuck out of here, that was nice. Cut his mic off, thank you, I am back, I am your host, Little Willoughby, representing the hood, goddammit, a little fat nigga who got money, so fuck you. Up next, we got the open mic poetry event, the 15th annual, sponsored by motherfucking Valentine, cross-country clothing, and a lot of whack shit that the hood will not wear anymore. We got my man up first, his name is Sam Buka. Give it up for Sam Buka, yo, come on! The mic is here, stupid. Come in, Sam Buka.
This is the tone that I speak, the voice, the unheard voice of my people. Black, white, people, purple, yellow. Where do we stand? Or does it matter?
I don't, goddammit.
Everyone, we all live the same pain of ignorance together, and all have been lost. And at the end, we all...
So yeah, we actually have like 3 different people coming out on this with 3 very different vibes.
Oh yeah. So this is, I mean, it's right in the title, Open Mic Night Part 1.
Yep.
So this is, this entire track, it doesn't have Doom on it at all.
Nope.
This entire track is just a setup for the next Open Mic Night interlude, Part 2. And it's really just a setup for the very last verse of that, like, second song. Yeah. So this one's a weird one to talk about. Very different vibes on these open mics. This first one, obviously, that played in the episode is, you know, a spoken word poem.
Yep.
The second one is a rapper known as Dr. Moreau, who's just, you know, rapping whatever, fine, pretty just jumbled and nothing super great about it. The third one is like this energetic, very like in your face, cocky rapper.
Yep.
I used to be a loudmouth back before I turned into a loud jerk, crowd surfing into chicks with big tits mouth first. Yeah, I mean, these are just all like characters of like types of people. And honestly, these are like the types of people you would see at open mics doing like bullshit like this. Yep. So this isn't like a serious track in any regard. It's an interlude, and it's not even an interlude that has a payoff. It's just a setup.
There was an interesting thing that I saw in Genius about this. One of the annotations, well, a couple of the annotations, like at the top of each of these, at least for the first one and the third one, brought up possible like sort of references that these are to like, you know, people, like actual people and stuff.
Oh, okay.
It referred to the first one as being sort of a parody of a 70s you know, spoken word thing. They mentioned Gil Scott-Heron, who I have heard before. Gil Scott-Heron, excellent. If you've never heard Whitey on the Moon, which I've talked about on this very show before, it's really good.
Okay.
Talking about how, like, you know, people are fucking sick and dying and can't afford to go see a doctor while everybody else is so hyped for the fact that there's a white guy on the moon. It was in the 60s or so, 70s maybe.
Oh shit, okay.
But then another annotation on the third one likens it to Eminem, which I can see, kind of. You can hear it in kind of the flow that he does. Yeah. And also the way that he's, like, just the stuff that he's rapping about, that kind of just, that kind of swagger to it and all that. It has a vibe of that. And when we get to the other open mic night, I had a thought as to what one of them might be as well.
Ooh, okay. I'm interested to hear that. That's funny.
But yeah, like, it could be very much that these are, I mean, you know, they are a setup for him showing up and doing his thing. But also, I think that they were kind of looking to do a bit of a parody of, you know, what you would hear in that time.
Right.
You know, what was going on in hip-hop.
Definitely.
So, yeah.
Weird interlude. It has a payoff to the listener. It has a payoff, I promise.
Yeah, and honestly, it's another. It's just another Juggalo reference when you get right down to it. That's Billy Boots, you know.
Ain't that the truth?
I can't remember what fucking song that was for, but you know the one. There's an open mic night thing that they did in one of their albums. So track number 8, we got Ray Dawn.
Whichever way. I can understand it. Be the beat bandit who bring heat for the mic, unhanded. Whoever go after burn their hands and lips. A lot of rappers ran and abandoned their whips. It's just another day in the dunya. Don't leave your girl around B, he might sooner. Up under the window, serenade her like a crooner. Stay ahead of the game and cut her off sooner rather later. Use her to gather data. Scoop her in the butter soft moonroof navigator. Or the land, or the Lex, or the Benz. 116th by the hour from the Africans. But they won't let you push them. One tried to get fly, I almost had to mush him. If I wanted to rob him, I would've wore a mask. Hit him with the fold to the dough and toe ass. Want not, waste not, front not. They didn't see him dip into the 50-cent blunt spot. V walk the town with space boots, spacesuits. Fucked up cut, but she still says face cute.
Ray Dawn.
Ray Dawn. Smooth. Scooper and the butter soft moonroof navigator, baby. Yeah, this one I actually really like the beginning, like half of this song a lot. Scooper and the Buttersoft Moonroof Navigator is just the way it comes off his tongue just sounds so good. Or the Lamb or the Lex or the Benz, you know, and it's rented 116 by the hour from the Africans that rented it to him, right? But then, you know, he goes on to talk about, you know, if I wanted to rob him, I would have worn a mask, right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not like, you know, I'm not trying to rob. And then it describes what Viktor Vaughn wears around town in this song.
Yep.
Not only that, but it also describes his haircut. Like it references his haircut, which will come back into play in a later song.
Yep.
But I just love V walk the town with space boots, spacesuits, fucked up cut, but she still say his face cute. Told the streets what you staring at. The sewer cap opened up and said, "Why you wearing that?" It's really good. It's really good. His
first lines just talking about how much heat he spits on the mic. People can't fucking use it after him. You know? There have been thousands upon thousands of MCs who have dropped lines like that, and it is incredible that I feel like there are still more ways to say it that people are coming up with, and this one's a pretty fucking good one. Like,
no, it definitely is. So Ray Dawn, that's the name of Chong from Cheech and Chong's daughter.
Yes.
So I always, it comes into my mind, even when I'm not listening to this album all the time, the ending of this song, new drink, named it after Chong's daughter, triple shot of yak with a chaser of bong water. So triple shot of cognac and then a chaser of bong water. And it's so funny. So funny.
God.
What a good
awful
track.
idea.
Yeah, oh yeah, no, don't do that.
It's interesting that in this track, he almost kind of sounds like he's like a tame kind of like 2-bit gangsta, like he's just doing like regular street kid shit, like tagging and all that. Like he's just being kind of self-important.
And then like another thing that I think is really funny is he talks about at the park gates, hark who goes there. It's V the MC who's nasty as nose hair. And then the guy says, "You may go." And then as he's walking away, he tips him in an Argentinian peso and then says, "There you go, my good man. Buy something nice for the seed. Please keep it moving twice the speed." Argentinian pesos are worthless at the time of this recording. They are not, like, this is an insult to this guy. Like, this was not done in good faith.
So hold on a second. Here's the thing, right? They're worthless when he recorded it. But were they worthless in the time that he traveled back to? Huh?
Oh, in 1990s? That's a good question.
Maybe they were on the rise.
That is a good question.
Maybe they could have been, that could have been like worth like $50 or something like that before it crashed in the 2000s. Probably not, but I can pretend.
Don't quote us on it, but hey, maybe.
If you ever plan to travel back in time to try and get Argentinian pesos in the 90s, which you think will be worth more, I can't guarantee that they will be.
True. Don't experiment this for yourself, but and then later on in the song, he talks about, I love this line. He's talking about his hair again. He's going back to what his hair looks like.
His fucking hair.
He wonders if he should get a baldy, so if he should just shave it off, or keep his edge up V-shaped like Mama Waldy, which is the character in Blackula. It's the vampire that has the very like the classic
peak, the hardcore
vampire widow's
peak.
Yeah. So fucking funny.
I believe that's the Danzig, they call it.
Yeah, that's a good way of
So that's
good.
That's Radon. And if just for the people out there, if you live in a place like I do in Western Pennsylvania, make sure before you buy a house, get it inspected. Check your radon levels. Get that checked out. I live in an area with high radon levels, apparently, so I have to get that checked to make sure that I'm not getting radoned to death, or whatever the fuck radon does. I actually don't know, but I'm trying to buy a house right now and dealing with learning what I have to do, and that's part of the inspection.
Well, I hope you don't get radoned to death.
I hope I haven't been getting radoned to death for the past year we've lived here.
Yikes. Uh-oh.
I don't think so, but All right. We're going on to track 9, which there's a bit of a discrepancy here. See, this morning I went and just bought the album on MP3 off of Amazon.
Okay.
And it called this track Can I Watch? But everywhere else that I've seen, it is called Let Me Watch.
Cousin's friend wanna meet me. Saw V on TV, said she need a sweetie. Heard he was the type to do her name in graffiti and greet her with a kiss. Straight gentlemanly stee, a G. Whatever's meant to be is meant to be. She could slip a smile to make a nigga flip wild. Herringbone name chain, diamond chip script style with the matching bracelet. Sweats with the K-Swiss, athletic chick who run track. Hey, miss, pleasure's all mine. Please call me Vic.
Okay, I did a full inspection. Head to toe, we rock black denim. Flashed the grin, sweet as sin. Said to him, hey, my name's Nikki. You're 20 minutes late and almost missed me. Turn off my CD. I was bumping vintage Biggie. Said, I love the way you smile, but your eyes look tricky. Yo, I gotta be home by 8:30 or my mom's will kill me. She spazzes out when I'm late. Plus she says that I'm too young to date. So overprotective, I wish she'd take a sedative and shit. Yeah, but that's whatever. What's your perspective? Tell me more about you, Vic.
It's love at first sight. That's the proof.
We've reached the point. This is a thing that MF Doom does on his albums. He likes the back half to have one like woman-driven track, and heavily features a woman in it. It's very cool. I really like that, and it's not like it's usually one that is like it's woman driven in like every way, including like just like in this case, it's very like he's very trying to be smooth and, you know, be a player, and she's just not fucking having it.
Yeah, and she's like above that shit. Like, you know, this song is very much so like, well, and I think it's funny because it goes to her. So the first verse, he's setting up the scene, you know, what's happening. Then it goes to her, and she has like a very, you know, poignant verse talking about like, hey, you're 20 minutes late, almost missed me. Like, you know, you can't be doing that shit. But like, you know, hey, whatever, like, it's fine. You know, family problems with my mom, whatever. It's fine. Like having an actual conversation. And then it goes back to Viktor Vaughn. He's like, it's love at first sight. That's the proof. And it's just like, dude, did you listen to anything she said? Like,
like the whole thing is him thinking that he is way more smooth than he is.
Yeah.
And it's honestly like it's working for most of the song, and she's pretty into him until one line where he slips and calls her a hoe, and she's just immediately done not fucking having that. And
so
he still doesn't
bite
get
your
it.
titties. Yeah. So V can bite your titties like a baby toddler, hoe. And then that's when she's like, okay, what? Hold on, what? Nah.
Fuck did you just call me?
and then he tries to play it off like I played too much, like, you know, blah blah. Hey, what? Like just pushing through it, like, hey, you know, on your way, can you please like pick up whatever? And then she's like, I'm not coming over. Like, and then it finally ends with just the ever iconic, I'd rather masturbate than fuck with Vic Vaughn.
And in between one of those, you can hear him, let me watch.
Yeah. And then the outro when he's like, so what time are you coming over? Just ring the buzzer. 3. Like,
it's great, really good.
Yeah, this is probably one of my favorite, like, you're right, because Victor or MF Doom likes to do like a heavily woman driven track on the back half of his albums, and I think this one is one of the best.
This
by
one's
far.
Really good.
Because it really, like, not only is he taking the time to feature like a woman artist on his music, but he's like doing so by letting her also look really good in the story and him really bad in the story.
Yep, it's really fucking
shout
good.
Out. Yeah, no, I like this one a lot.
God, it's just funny. Like it's it's kind of like sad and funny at the same time. Like, you know, if you're in the story at the time, it's like, man, I feel bad for her. But then if you like step outside, it's like, this is a comedy.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, it's solid.
That brings us to track number 10, Saliva.
He sold me dust. Get him!
Great balls of fire. Guess who just crawled out the Muppet Mire that can make you trust a motherfucking liar? A real sucker jiver. Vaughn never been a duck and diver. He spit on the mic, yuck saliva. Hold it like a drunk driver. Hold a CB on a sharp turn. Still clutching his chest from the heartburn. What's your handle? I need a Zantac, and thanks before I blank into anaphylactic shock. Rock or disco, chocolate or the Crisco hole. Cock diesel and still tell a joke like Joe Piscopo. Tell them the basics. Basically, break the matrix. And just for kicks, make them gel like Asics. That's why they acting standoffish. Eat the beat by hand like canned raw crawfish. Can you please pass the cocktail sauce? You might as well know hell is hot as hell, boss. Tell my horse. He said broads call me Vaughn.
This is like the track where we are heavily into him just dropping some free associative stuff, just line after line. He is going from place to place to place, and it's like, I have no idea where the fuck we're going, but damn, am I having a good time on the ride.
Yeah, no, this one, I mean, it just kicks in immediately, you know, and he's also, this is another time, I think that he does this exceptionally well. We've already talked about it once before, but talking about the literal things he does to a mic.
Yeah.
Like, you know, he spit on the mic, yuck saliva is really good. And then he goes on to talk about being a drunk driver, holding a CB on a sharp turn, still clutching his chest from the heartburn. And I need a Zantac before I go into anaphylactic shock. Going into talking about Joe Piscopo. Just for kicks, make him gel like Asics. Just talking about shoes, like literal. I don't know.
He's all over it, man.
He's all over it. I really like late in the song he says a lot of crews like to act like a violent mob. They really just need to shut the fuck up like Silent Bob.
I love that line. Like every time I heard that,
a really good line.
That's a top tier reference right there. Like
100%, yeah. And then, I mean, I think the very last line, how he rhymes calligraphy is just so, it's so clever and good.
What does he rhyme it with, Aaron?
Your friend V. Your fella V. It's good. It's great. This song is, I mean, all this is just free association. I'm gonna put the beat on. I'm gonna eat it by hand like canned raw crawfish, and I'm just gonna see where I end up at the end of the beat. Like, that's pretty much what happened.
I mean, I love a Great Balls of Fire reference. You know.
Yeah. That's solid.
Good old Jerry Lee Lewis. That's Jerry Lewis, right? Am I right about that?
Great Balls of Dennis Quaid.
Dennis Quaid. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I love Top Gun.
Gotta love it.
So, that's going to bring us to track number 11, A Modern Day Mugging.
Viktor Vaughn, you are accused of...
Fool! Did you really think Viktor Vaughn could be captured so easily?
We have a suspect, we have a witness, but we have no victims. If you can authorize overtime.
He used to get straight A's. Nowadays, get way paid is the pet phrase. Set the stage, preferably night times. Daylight reserved for research and writing rhymes. Things is harder than the tarnish on the garnets in his gold teeth to eat. Gosh darn it, behold heat. Going all out to the fullest. Old dip. Chrome forfeit if no bullets, no clip. Black electric tape over the hole in the handle. If you hold it right and hit them with it, they can't tell. But still, you gotta be careful. Dudes be so scared they cop pleased by the airful. Be personal favors, please don't kill me. Empty out your pockets and they probably won't, Willie. But if you don't hurry up and shut up, I'll kill ya. Now lay down and count to 100 loud, will ya? When the nickel gleam like it's greased up.
So, this is one that really, I think, paints way more of a picture of who Viktor Vaughn is. Because, like I said in a previous song, where it's like, you know, he's fucking Viktor Vaughn. You know, it's obviously a play on Viktor Von Doom, who MF Doom more or less is also a play on.
Yeah.
He's this great supervillain, you know, and does all of this supervillain shit, but he's out here, you know, tagging spots and doing like petty robberies and all this shit. And in this one, he is robbing people with a fake gun.
Yeah, he, you know, he's at the end of the, you know, he does his supervillain shit. He does experiments, you know, but at the end of the day, he's just trying to make a buck. He's not trying to hurt anybody. He likes the general people, you know. He's not trying to hurt anybody. And I think he said, let's see, I know I'll find it at some point. But basically, like, hey, this, like, I'm just like keeping the general public on alert. I'm doing them a favor. Like I'm, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, he talks about like, yeah, this gun's not real. Like I put black tape over so you can't even see that it's not like loaded or has a clip in it at all. Like,
hang on a second. I'm gonna say real quick. I just need to stop you real quick. We know it's called a magazine, so shut the fuck up.
Damn it! Good. This song is really good.
It is. I love the end of it. Good twist.
Yes. Oh my god. So go to Hades, get the devil for his stash, but no old ladies unless you're sure they'll carry mad cash. Like the one from the liquor store, he watched her for weeks now, ready for the quick score. Before he told her, whore, get on the floor, she pulled out and let off like Quick Draw McGraw. And then he ends up, damn, yo, he lucky she barely nicked the camo. He would have let her have it if he had the ammo. Like, nope, fake gun. But moral of the story, senior citizens will bust their guns too.
Yup. This,
yeah.
This actually reminded me of some more Always Sunny, actually.
Yeah?
The one where they flash back to the roller rink and Mac has like half a gun down to the front of his pants.
Down his, oh my god, that's true. Oh, that's a more recent one too.
Yeah.
That's funny.
But
I also really like the line, so shook I think he shit his Sean John suit. That's good. But yeah, I think this track is very, very telling of who V is, like you were saying. Like he's at the end of the day a harmless punk ass kid that's not trying to hurt anybody. He just likes doing crazy experiments and just needs some money.
He wants to be a crime boy, you know? He wants to do the gangster shit. He's that one kid. I just want to do gangster shit with my friends.
Yeah, that's true.
You know who I'm talking about. You know what I mean.
Yeah. The kid that stole the car that wanted to do hood rat shit with his friends.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
I want to do hood rat shit with my friends.
Yeah.
I don't care if people get hurt.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Here it is. Just so long as nobody gets hurt, it keeps your average civilian on point and alert. Like, hey, I'm doing the general public a favor here. Like, nobody's getting hurt.
Yeah, you know, it's like when your workplace does like active shooter training or whatever, and they have people come in, they're pointing fake guns at your head and yelling at you and thinking like, this is helping. I'm doing a good thing.
Yeah, except for this guy's just pulling jewelry off of you as well. Oh yeah, no, this one was one of the songs that like it took me 4 or 5 times listening where I'm like, damn, this one actually is like really fucking good. It's not just another track on this album, you know?
For sure. So that's gonna bring us here we are at track number 12, Open Mic Night Part 2. Let's give it up.
Yeah, what's up, y'all? You know we back in the house, cold chillin'. Got the brother from another mother. Holla!
I get my weed from the best sources. I like it smooth, not coarse like horse hooves. The weeds I smoke, never touched by pesticide. To smoke that chem weed, simply suicide. The way it's grown, is very important. I only smoke the plants that are very potent. And when I blaze, I feel bionic. Cause the weed I smoke is hydroponic.
Yeah, all right. Cut it. Yeah. That was nice, brother. All right, we got my man right here.
That was nice. That's a word that I would use to describe that.
Yeah, quite nice.
I wish I could like come up with an example of who that is cribbing from, but like we all know the style. Like that is something that we have all heard before. The most awkward white boy rap.
your white boy that you went to high school with that started rapping after he barely graduated from high school and had nothing else to do with his life.
But then, in the second person that we have up here, Creature, they call him. When I listened to that, I was hearing maybe just a hint of DMX in his style.
Ooh, okay. I could kind of see that.
He has like that edge to his voice and a lot of like the really aggressive gang vocals that DMX had and stuff. He wasn't making as much noise and barking, but he was in that zone. In fact, I'm just gonna pop forward. We're gonna play a little.
Let's pop forward a little bit, and I'd love to pop to a little bit of Viktor Vaughn's as well, if we can.
The human skyscraper who skydives into a pool of alcohol to get intoxicated. Like paying child support and taxes, I'm forever hated. Have a broad stated that I'm bugged like tap phones when it's on. I make your heart chaperone your bones to the funeral home. I cast the first stone to smash the Deuce's dome. In a car crash out of my body, spirits roam. You do what the who? You must be sniffing through like the Ramones. I tear a brother's flesh until the skeleton is shown. Of course, like a corpse's mouth and ass got its own. Spit poisonous poems. Even your boys know fucking with this. Your ass will be gone. Let it be known. Brothers spitting that Tyler shit should be dodging this. Cause I test brothers' horse like a cardiologist.
So that's that one.
I
feel a little bit of DMX.
Right,
I could see the DMX influence.
Yeah. His mouth don't stink. His name is Viktor.
Respect. It's V. What the heck? Y'all know who's the best. Might as well cut the check. They didn't know the face, but by the name they knew him. Racist against rappers, they all look the same to him. They used to beg him not to egg him on Halloween. You told him holler back with the suede Pumas, dollar green. Nah, I mean, heat it up till the temperature tarball. Y'all just gawk like gargoyle. Mind your manners or be R.I.P. Local bartenders call him Bar Fly B. He used their CDs as coasters, harassed their street team and graffitied up their posters. Don't appear too drunk, and let a stare turn into a you punk. Told the host make sure he lasts, yo. Any other order might be a fiasco. D-flow like cash flow on the first.
Oh, that was that line. I love that line.
Yeah.
Flow like cash flow the first of the month. That's
yeah. That one's so good. Honestly, I listened to this verse and I think it's such a shame that this might be my favorite verse by far from Viktor Vaughn, and even arguably from MF Doom himself.
Nice.
And it's tacked on to the end of a interlude skit, right?
Yeah. The line, the big line that I took note of, and I feel like you must have as well. It's relevant to both of us in our personal lives in a way. Looking at my Seiko, it's about to be Waco.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, that's personal to you as a local to, I don't know where Waco is in reference to you, but you're in Texas and
about 3 hours away. My sister went to college there.
Damn. I have been told before by somebody that I've never fucking met in my life who was at a show that I played and just messaged me on Facebook. We're not even like friends on Facebook. They just found me and messaged me to tell me that I look like David Koresh. So
that is insane. That's hilarious. Oh my God. There's so many lines.
There are worse people to look like.
Hey, true. There's so many lines here. So the short of this one is it's the open mic night. He's the last on the mic. He even says in his verse, told the host to put him last, basically. Any other order might be a fiasco. And then when he says, looking at my Seiko, it's about to be Waco, he's moments away from shooting up the place.
Yeah.
His verse ends with him shooting up the open mic night. But he comes in hard, like almost immediately. They didn't know the face, but by the name they knew him, which is something that MF Doom has always talked about. Like, you know, all these rappers these days, they are like obsessed with their image and what they look like, when they all should be more concerned with their craft and how they sound and like what they're saying. So that's really respectable. I also love the line, racist against rappers, they all look the same to him, which is just so funny to me. But he's also got mind your manners or be RIP. Local bartenders call him Barfly V. You know, he loves sitting at the bar and drinking his beers.
He does love his beers.
You know, don't let a stare turn into a yeah, you punk, which is good. But yeah, and then the V flow, like cash flow on the first of the month, is great. This whole verse is just so hard and jam-packed full of like really good lines.
Like every single line, man.
It makes me so mad that this is not in a proper song, because it deserves to be in a proper song and not just an interlude.
You don't want to listen to Hydro with the slickest verse in rap history?
No. That and I the Hydro verse is so funny because it's just so generically like cringeworthy.
Yep.
Of like, I got into rap last week. A lot of rappers talk about smoking weed. I'm gonna make that my personality. And like verse 2, Creature, not bad.
No,
honestly, not bad. I'm bugged like tapped phones. I'll make your heart chaperone your bones to the funeral home. That's good.
That's hard. Yeah.
Like that is objectively good. I test brothers' hearts like a cardiologist. Also really good.
Yep.
But it's just the imagery and the interlude where the host introduces Victor definitely adds to this as well. But the imagery of like him just rolling in, dropping the hardest verse of his like the entire night, and then shooting everybody in the building is so good. It's really good.
And this is kind of the part where we see like a transformation for Viktor Vaughn in a lot of ways from what he was way back at Vaudeville Villain. He's not as vaudeville anymore. Yeah. He's just out here with his gun now. He's just doing the shooting thing.
He's tired of being trapped in New York, and it's getting to him, and you can tell.
That's gonna take us to track number 13, Never Dead.
They will pay. All of mankind shall pay for this.
Kurt Strifer, the loon goon with the tunes in his tune, hotter than June. Steps out a twisted crib into the fumes. Kids trip on his broom, press twills for shills. Shag with the half moon, cabin school, straight to the bathroom to take a piss and help the teacher with the breeches that inflated from the ethers and is weighted in the beakers. The bite on teen features, the preachers come with sermons and parents pack bleachers. Yo, it's done, Mr. Kim, I shrunk him down to ticks. Just hit me at noon with $60 and 2 nicks. I got a split. Yo, fine, all ill kicks. What's the shit, Black? Yo, how you nuking?
Reacting with the core breach spewing, you're done tootin'. Right after this wreck, you might expect looting.
We got some school days for Viktor Vaughn.
Yeah, he's in class and he's not happy that he goes back to his locker after cheating off Peter Parker and realizing that somebody stole his Donkey Kong game.
Yeah. And I'm gonna throw this out there, that I mean, if he has it in his locker, I'm going to guess that it's like a Game Boy game, you know? And he's probably talking the Game Boy Donkey Kong, which is one of the best fucking games that like was ever on the Game Boy.
Solid Game Boy game. I mean, it is an iconic Game Boy game.
Oh yeah, and like it's where Mario's got all his moves. He's doing handstands and shit and fucking flipping all over the goddamn place. That was the shit. I love that game.
Oh yeah, no, that game was solid. You know, he's here dropping all of these in his second verse, in his first verse, the second verse, dropping all these references. He's got the Donkey Kong and Nintendo references. He's got the Transformer references with Optimus Prime and Starscream.
Yep,
one after the other. And I also think, you know, it's really nice here in what are we, track 13, having another rapper on it to break it up a little bit, and it's not just all Viktor Vaughn. It's really good. You know, I think that M. Saeed does solid on his verses. But yeah, this is just, he's just keeping the energy up all the way through track 13. It's great.
Yeah, and so like he's like flipping between talking about like what's going on in science class and like all the weird shit that they're doing, and talking about bringing shit back to life, or as is brought up in the title of this and what was said to him was that he's never dead, which interesting in a way, kind of deep, maybe ominous a little bit. Has him confused, honestly. He's not sure what that means. And then on the other hand, you have this just revenge plot for whoever stole his fucking Donkey Kong game.
Yeah.
And he even says like he's like, I already know somebody took it, and don't just try and put it back and pretend like it didn't happen. I am getting this back from you, and you are facing these consequences.
I'm gonna find you. Like, I'm gonna figure this out. Yeah, this one's so good. You know, and then it even goes into like the very last verse, like talking about science for the head, and then talking about like potions and which, you know, mixing dog bone with egg. It says add body hair, the heart of a hen, a fig, lay it under the bed. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
This song is crazy. But the big takeaway for me is just I love that that beef he has with whoever took his Donkey Kong game, because you know, they're talking about all this science shit, and then he's like, wait, hold on, I came back to my locker in between classes and my Donkey Kong game is not here, motherfuckers. What happened to it?
You know, I gotta wonder, is this a flashback, or is he like just going to school now that he's stuck in the 90s? Did he just decide like, well, I gotta keep up my education? So
no, I take it as he's like going to school in the 90s, 100%.
And he picked up he either brought his Donkey Kong game with him from his time, or he picked one up while he's been there because he has nothing else to do.
Yeah.
And at the end, of course, he has the last line in the other person's verse where he's just like, yo, I got my game back.
Yeah, he's like, hey, you see I got my game, right? Yeah, it's so good.
Well, let's move on to track number 14. Pop's not.
Hey, Vic, I've been going over some of your notes, and I'm afraid you're a couple of decimal points off on some of your figures.
Out! I have no time for you.
Okay, find out for yourself.
It lasts longer if you take a picture. It's Victor the Slickster. I pick her, sip slit smart liquor. Still up in the mixture like a fixture. Y'all seen the sticker with the sick feeling, Victor? He stack chips by any which way. And keep black lips, fuck what any bitch say. It ain't no time for no tit for tat. Y'all better aim for the head, just don't hit the fitted hat. When it's his time to go, it's his time to go. As for right now, though, the hour show rhyme flow. He got more of those than lines for dime hoes that act fancy. And more clothes than Delancey. Don't let him house you out on Houston or catch you downtown on Broadway browsing. Whoever got the most bags get followed. Give it up or get you in the old hag hollow. It's Victor the Slickster.
I feel like we have here. I mean, I mentioned it in the open mic night, but I think here is where we really see that he is over some shit.
Oh yeah,
and he has very much become a lot like what he was talking about in Vaudeville Villain. Like, he is now like that kind of gangster. He's just robbing people because he'll pop people just because he feels like it. He's on that, I don't care if I die, but don't fuck up my fit. He's certainly he's gone places in this, and he is tired.
he's tired. He's over it. He's killing cops for $20,000. Like,
he's doing that and also just robbing people while they're shopping.
Yeah. He runs the gambit of the shit you can do on the streets of New York City in the 1990s. Yeah, this one it's very low key sounding, but when you listen to the lyrics, you're like, damn, this guy is pissed off and aggressive at this point. Like,
yeah,
you know, earlier in the album, a modern day mugging, like, you know, I would be fine running into Victor on the streets, but now I'm like, I do not want to be anywhere near this guy.
No. And it's even got like the beat itself has like that kind of like unsettling vibe to it that really gives you the feeling of this just unhinged motherfucker.
Oh yeah. I mean, the whole vibe of it is just low-key psychotic. Like, he's going through an episode right now.
That's certainly
yeah.
Like what else can you say about it?
You really can't. I mean, he's a straight up villain at this point.
Yep. And not the fun kind at this point.
Not a vaudeville villain. He's just a villain.
Yeah, he's not having fun with it. And you gotta wonder, like, I mean, how's that gonna change when he gets back to his time? Is the time period really the problem here? You know?
Or is he just progressing like this and it would have happened in any time period?
Man, I just thought about that just now. Damn. Really makes you think.
Makes you
about
think.
Them supervillains, man.
Right.
Who are the real victims? You know?
Real victims.
Like the victims of notorious murderer Mr. Clean.
Notorious murderer.
Study your history. Whoever don't, I pity the fool like Mr. T. Knowledge this degree, it ain't no mystery. What you gonna do, what you know is what is to see. And that's more than meets the eyeball. Now who wants to buy a brand new TT Fly call? Alright y'all, pew, the speed was breakneck. Faster than the high-speed dual cassette tape deck. The distance was light speed. He went to see a buddy who said he had some white weed in case he might need. It didn't mean much, for in his lean clutch was the elusive Green Dutch. Who that? Kinga, Vaughn younger brother, a real live swinger who rock Louis Vuitton pleather. And he walk around like he think he king. Even made the hood rat stop to kiss his pinky ring. Like a soup sandwich on a hand dish.
Shout out to MF Doom's brother.
Shout out. This is now, I think, the second reference in this album to Kinga or Kingalizwe, his brother who was in KMD with him before he passed away and had Doom sink into the background for many years before coming back as MF Doom himself.
Yeah. And I mean, apparently in this track, I mean, his brother's the slick one.
Yeah.
You know, you see throughout this album, Viktor Vaughn trying to be a slick gangsta and all this shit. And then he looks over at this guy who's doing it fucking effortlessly.
Yeah, who's just, that is him to the core. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love study your history. Whoever don't, I pity the fool like Mr. T is really good.
I love like that. I feel like that's just a timeless reference in hip hop. Like,
oh yeah,
Mr. T lines, they're out there, and I love it every time.
Yeah, no, they are very timeless indeed.
Keep a high top fade, and I keep a bad attitude. Pity the fool that compared me to that other dude. Another great
There you
line.
go. Yeah.
That's a Mega Ran line.
Oh, that's good. That's good. The lines that really stick out to me are the last ones before the outro. That I always, they pop into my head when I'm not listening to this album all the time. Then he kissed the queen and told her she need Listerine. Twist the green. It's laced with antihistamine. Enough to make you make your face up like Mr. Bean. V hit the scene like, fuck it, give me a Mr. Clean. Yeah. So at this point, he's tired of his fucked up haircut. It's been happening all album. There's been references to it all album. And finally, he goes to a barber and just says, fuck it, give me a Mr. Clean. Shave it bald. I want it gone.
I feel him on that, you know?
I get it.
As a current head shaver,
yeah,
you know, there's freedom in that, and
there is freedom in that. You know, I in college I shaved my head for many years, and it was very freeing indeed.
You can't have a fucked up hairstyle if you just take the hair out of it. You can have a fucked up head shape, though. That's the danger.
I also figured that out. Yes. That's so good. Twist the green. It's laced with antihistamine enough to make you make your face up like Mr. Bean is so funny to me. So good. It is hilarious. I love that line so much. It's fucking hilarious.
It's so good. And this track in general is fucking tastic, and him just kind of coming to terms with the fact that he ain't who he wanna be and thinks he is, and he's got to make a change, and he's gonna start, I guess, with the most important part to him, which is his hair.
His hair, yeah.
That's what's been holding him back, maybe.
Absolutely holding him back.
And that's gonna bring us to track number 16, GMC.
I found Viktor Vaughn the next morning, nearly frozen to death.
Party people know the name, Vic with a K if it's all the same. If it ain't, don't bother. Told a little monster, no, I ain't your father. It's Uncle Victor. Shut the lights, I'm getting busy. And close the door. Can't you see your mama busy? What a scoundrel. Gassed up the town fool to go rob the crown jewel. He's like a Lego megalomaniac who's into electronic and techno, a real brainiac. Smack dab in the hip-hop gold rush. V rather the old stuff, preferably the cold crush. It gets deeper than Deepak Chopra, except he keep a stack and some cheap-ass vodka. Kneecap popper, only when he missed the Chewy center. At least he always hits who he meant to. Remember, he got a short fuse and bad temper. And a plan to
Deepak Chopra.
This one's good. I love, and that first verse is honestly the best verse in my opinion in this track. What a scoundrel. He gassed up the town fool to go rob the crown jewel. It's talking about getting somebody else to go rob, something very high value. Some idiot. And then he's like a Lego megalomaniac who's into electronic and techno, a real brainiac. He's nuts. First of all, as a Lego man myself, I always appreciate a good Lego reference.
Yeah. You are a Lego man. That is true.
I am a Lego man.
People who don't know, I mean, they got to go look you up on TikTok and see your tours of your Lego shit, because it's fucking bonkers, man.
I got some more than I can display right now. I also like if I cut her off, I might miss her, but one of these days, right in the kisser.
Good old honeymooners.
She'll probably get mad at me. I bet you it gets her nowhere like flattery. So good.
That honeymooners reference every time. Like,
yeah,
it's just one of those standouts. Like that's kind of the thing. Whenever I was listening to this, something that worries me whenever I'm listening to an album that I'm going to be doing like a show on or whatever is like, if I have it on in the background and I don't like pick up anything, damn, bad sign. But this one, like throughout it, like lines were catching my ear and stuff, and he just
did just
really good highlights and shit, and he's just fucking got it. Like this is another track that is almost just straight stunting the whole way through. You know, it kind of feels like he's on his game, you know? I mean, like Viktor Vaughn is on his game now. He's not as he's turned over that leaf. He's the cool guy now.
Yeah, he's now past the psychotic being over it and into the just reserving himself as, this is my fucking life now. I'm just gonna be chill about it. Talks about, hell, I made it, mama. Grammy for the world's most celebrated rhymer. Great line.
Yep. That's actually, I forgot about this because I think I wrote it so fucking small in my notes that I just skipped over it. Yeah, way back on the drop, he did it again. He makes a little White Heat reference. White Heat being where the top of the world ma comes from.
Right.
Right before Jimmy Cagney gets blown up.
Yeah.
Interesting movie, by the way. If you've never seen White Heat, it's a very old gangster movie, but it's pretty cool.
Damn, I think I need to go rewatch that. It's been many, many moons.
It's of the time when they didn't have the special effects of today, and the way the way that they dealt with him being on top of a gas tanker that's exploding was to cut to nuclear test footage.
Perfect. These crews is too soft. He came to tear the roof off and get paid to goof off. Great.
Yep. And we get the line that I believe is the namesake of the song, where he says, "Get more cabbage. Oftentimes you wonder how they get so savage."
Oh, yeah.
And then, here's the thing, after that he changes that line. He says, "V, not your average. Oftentimes you wonder how they got so savage." And I feel like he's talking about kind of himself and the way that he became who he is from having to experience this time for himself.
Fuck yes, God, what a song.
Yeah, what a song.
We're getting towards the end of this album, and there's just no letting up on the bangers.
Yeah, I mean, we're this is kind of the end. I mean,
yeah, pretty much.
From what I'm seeing, the next track is a bonus track. I don't know if that means bonus like it wasn't on the original, or bonus like it was just kind of a hidden track thing. I have no idea. But
yeah, this last track, I usually end the album after GMC just because y'all will figure. I mean, I'm sure Shmeev, you'll edit it down, but there's about 2 to 3 minutes of just a rainstorm.
Yep. This is Untitled, aka Change the Beat.
And so, Viktor Vaughn hid from the world.
A fascinating story, but it changes nothing.
Modern day Marvel, but terrible, better horrible. When he grabbed the mic from Sun and crushed up all his metacarpals, he said he ain't mean it, totally by accident. After the show, he didn't follow where y'all taxi went. Will this be available on Wax, Axe, Max Mill? They all in opposition to his ass whack tax bill. But will it pass the Senate? Slumlord tenant and a super like 1A. Have a fun stay. One day, he planned to put in a runway with enough land for his own projects and gunplay. Section 8 penthouse made look like Faye Dunaway. A lot of y'all ass out like gay runaway. It's how they say semi-risque. All day, every day, give out Emmys the quick way. Have the average MC.
I don't have much on this one. He does change the beat multiple times here. You have a lot of switch ups for each verse. He's just kind of playing around with it. But I do have a very important line here.
Ooh, okay.
The way a lot of clowns get down is unnatural. What could he be talking about? What else could he possibly be referring to?
Who knows?
I feel like he's calling out directly, almost by name, Violent J and his flow.
Listen, I'm not saying that this isn't a Juggalo podcast, but I think we can draw our conclusions here that he could very possibly, and especially thinking about the time that this came out, the time he recorded this and came out, 2002, 2003, with ICP on the rise.
That's true.
Dark Carnival on the rise.
We're living in a post-Malenko world.
That's true. This one, it reads a lot like a bonus track, right?
Yeah.
He's got the long interlude that just makes it sound like a hidden track, at this point.
Right. We're also out of then the voice of Viktor Vaughn, and this is in the MF Doom voice.
Yeah, he's not Viktor Vaughn anymore. He's stepped back from the persona, and he is very much so MF Doom. And I like the line, and it's like super like 1A, have a fun stay. One day he planned to put in a runway. And I think it's funny because building supers often stay in the apartment 1A, which is really, really clever to me. I like that a lot.
God damn. That's the kind of stuff that like I would never get because I've never lived in a place with a super. Like I've never been in like an apartment building like that. It's always and honestly interesting.
I've never really lived in an apartment building, like in a downtown area, always just an apartment complex where you have your buildings and parking lots, right?
Yeah.
But I've watched enough 90s sitcoms that have pointed me to be able to pick up on that line.
The most that I know about building supers is Felt Knuckle, who was a character from Felt Knuckle was a character from a one-shot RPG where it was called Gangland, where it was like a Warriors setup where it's like youth gangs that are all themed. Right. And this gang was themed after the Muppets, and the one character was Felt Knuckle, and he was a puppet that was dressed like a building superintendent and was just psychotic.
That's fucking hilarious.
He was like garroting people with like cables and stuff. Just nonsense.
Oh,
so that's what I imagine
good.
building supers are like.
Oh, I'm sure every single one of them are. But yeah, that is a nice little hidden track. Something I don't have, there's not a lot to be said about it. It's really just Doom fucking around and giving you a little extra flavor at the end of this album.
Yeah, you get 5 quick verses, and each one kind of changes the beat up a lot, as the title implies. And that closes it out very nicely. But in truth, I would say that the story ends with track 16. But he had to hit that 17 track quota, otherwise Psychopathic wasn't going to release this.
Yeah, no, this was of course released, as we all know, on Psychopathic Records.
Right. A subsidiary.
yeah.
This was on Suburban Noise, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
So that brings us to the end.
Absolutely. What a fun listen and a fun discussion.
Listen, right? Overall, this is a really fucking fun album. Like,
oh yeah,
it definitely spans, like, it has an overarching narrative, like, just in the vibe of it as you go along. Like, even if you're not paying attention to anything that he's saying or picking up, like, what's going on in what he's saying, you get the feeling by the end of this that he is, like, you start to feel in just the beats and stuff, like his frustration mounting and all this stuff.
Oh yeah.
And just, it's fucking cool as shit. And
yeah, no, it's great. He, even if you aren't able to pick up on all the nuanced references, he still peppers in enough just general pop culture references, like the Mr. T line, the Back to the Future line, and those, like, that you still are, you see what he's talking about. And even like the first few listens, when you're listening to this, if there's some stuff that sounds like nonsense, by the like 4th or 5th time you listen through this album, you can pick up on, like, hey, I might not understand that, but I know that's a reference to something.
Yeah. This kind of thing, like listening to this now and really starting to hear a lot more of his stuff, really kind of makes me sad that he wasn't allowed back in the US.
Right. Yeah.
Because, like, I feel like it would have been really cool and even, like, plausible to have seen him do a tour with someone like Mega Ran, and I would love that. Like,
that, yeah, that would have been sick.
Be a fucking banger of a set.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, this was a lot of fun to listen to.
So I forgot to.
Shit.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I forgot to ask you prior to starting. Was this your first time ever experiencing Vaudeville Villain?
This was my first time hearing Vaudeville Villain.
Hell yeah.
What a first listen, Like,
and do you think you'll return to it?
I think I will. This was there are definitely some tracks that stand out that I would definitely like having on a playlist if I was a playlist kind of person. That's kind of the problem with me revisiting stuff, is that I just don't do it much because I just don't take the time to put music on anymore nowadays.
Right.
I don't drive like
way.
I used to.
No, I'm honestly the same way. And I've been big into listening to podcasts while I drive, like my morning commute into the office. I'm not listening to music all the time like I used to be.
I just need somebody just chattering in the background, man.
Yeah.
Helps me get through the day. But
100%.
If I was to make a playlist and I had to pick 3 songs from this, I mean, I can certainly think of some while you pick out what your 3 would be, and one that you would get rid of, never to be heard again.
Ooh, okay. I think my 3 would be The Drop.
Okay.
It would be A Modern Day Mugging. And then I struggle with like 2 more that I want to put on, but I think I'd narrow it down to Let Me Watch, because that one is just so, the premise and story of it is just so good. It's too good to not put on a playlist if you're forced at gunpoint, even if the gun has electric tape over the hole in the handle.
Absolutely. I would, those are definitely fucking contenders for me. Like, Let Me Watch is one that I would put on. And then probably Vaudeville Villain. I think it's just a really good opener. And I'm stuck, honestly, between the two big storytelling tracks in this, Lactose and Lecithin, and A Modern Day Mugging. It's fucking hard to pick between those. I think I'm going to lean on Lactose and Lecithin.
Solid choice. And honestly, everything that you mentioned, I would happily put into a playlist that I didn't, the ones that I hadn't already picked, I would happily put into a playlist because they're really good. As far as like one that I would get rid of, I think the easy and cheap answer would probably be Untitled as the bonus track, but if I have to pick something off the 16 proper, I think it would be Open Mic Night Part 1, because I feel like we could have gotten the story of what Open Night Mic was as an interlude with just the Part 2, right?
Mm-hmm. So I would, for my purposes, I would probably exclude the Open Mic Nights from contention in this, just because for my purposes, you can keep that. I'm not going to take that away from you. Like, Overture obviously does not count as an intro track. Right. But off of the main 16, I might drop Pop Snot, to be honest.
Okay.
I don't know why, it just doesn't quite grab me. Like the surrounding ones, I'm like, like Never Dead and Mr. Clean are both great.
Yeah, no,
Pop Snot's not bad. It's just of the tracks on here, I think that's just the one that I'd
and I think it probably is, it's done a disservice by being put in between Never Dead and Mr. Clean, because those are two fantastic songs. But you look at, anywhere else you could put it in the album, and you're like, well, then you're putting it in between two other fantastic songs.
It's like, what's Saliva supposed to do around Let Me Watch and A Modern Day Mugging? You can't. It's. No matter where you go, you're surrounded by I mean, that's just kind of the MF Doom way. He drops bangers, and sometimes some of those bangers are just slightly less banging, and they can't stand up. They can.
Absolutely not.
Against anything else, but against himself, what's he supposed to do? So that's MF Doom, Viktor Vaughn with Vaudeville Villain. What an album. What a set of listens. Aaron, would you care to tell the people, all the people out there, where the fuck they can find you and what the fuck you're out there doing, man?
I am out there. I have my own podcast with my very good friend Eric and my bitter rival Robbie. Eric, who you would have already heard on his Schmeeburger in Paradise episode, and also plays the ever so talented role of the record store owner on the overarching story this year. But we have a podcast. Eric and I do ICP with We have recently caught up to Current, so we have moved on to Twisted. We've added Robbie into the fold, and we now do Twisted with us in conjunction to ICP with We whenever there is ICP stuff to be talked about as it is released. You can find all of our stuff, ICPWWE.com. We got a plethora of ways to keep up with us there. You can also find me on TikTok, on Instagram, on YouTube, at Gristle Media. I do food videos, whether it be cooking or food reviews. I've been taking some time off from that, and boy howdy am I enjoying not jamming my entire day with filming videos and editing them. So I'll be back to it eventually, but man, I've been loving this time off.
It's important to take a step back, you know? You can't be doing that shit 24/7, 365.
Started feeling like a job, and a job that I was not getting paid very much for. So I said, you know what? Maybe I should just have my actual job that I do get paid enough for.
Yeah. It's a sad choice to have to make, but you know, sometimes
it happens. But Shmeev, thank you so much for having me. This has been an honor and a great time as always.
Always a pleasure.
I love that I was able to show you one of my favorite albums that I just jam relentlessly. And it makes me even more happy that you enjoyed it and really got some good new taste of MF Doom.
Yeah. You know, I feel like it's always fun whenever I get to bring you on. We always have a good time with whatever we got. We can bond over some weird shit, you know?
Fuck yeah, we can. Fuck yeah, we can. And yeah, I always, you know, even before you hit up the Shmeev Burger group chat about this year, I was thinking in my mind, I was like, man, I hope Shmeev Burger is happening again this year, because it's fun. I don't guest on other podcasts often, if ever. In fact, the last time I guested on a podcast was Shmeev Burger in Paradise last year. So it's been great. So thank you. Yeah, I always have fun doing this stupid shit with you. It's a blast.
Absolutely. So yeah, y'all know where to find me and the stuff that I do. Juggalo Judgment all over the place. I'm Shmeev on all of the stuff. If you actually want to talk to me and have me respond or something in any reasonable amount of time, the Discord's the place to do it. The UPC Discord. There's a link.
I thought you were going to give out your phone number.
No, but I will give out Robbie's phone number. It's
yes, please.
Gonna bleep this out. I think everybody knows.
I fact checked that, by the way, listener. That is his correct phone number. And if you want to reach him in person or by mail, his address is Shmeev joke.
Because off the top of my trust, I didn't all of this.
I don't know.
But yeah, with all that out of the way, I think it is time for us to bid a fond farewell and finish your motherfucking beach beverages. Mine was done a long time ago. Now I just got my water.
Peace. I've been nursing mine like Jackie. But no more.
Cast the beat too ridiculously. People think he studied levitation's true mystery. Had a pounding Ed Lee scowling till he got him for his sweet 16. He said Ed be wildin'. Rumor has it things got violent. They clouded him and broke the fuck out, but they ain't trying to rob him. I told her don't tell your man, that's the trouble with these chicks. Next experiment, 12 strands from double helix. No, I haven't seen Kess, Neelix. Oh yeah? Just you stay away from her with those lyrics.